Hey everybody, Matt with Heroes Rise Coffee. I got the girl working hard behind me today, and just wanted to put up a quick video. I want to put out a couple videos here coming up. The whys behind the whats. A good friend of mine, actually my pastor, said he's a big believer in explaining the why behind the what, and so we thought we would take this time to explain the whys behind the whats of Heroes Rise. There's lots of them. Definitely been an interesting, what are we in business now, 5 years, and we've learned a lot. We've definitely learned a ton. And so there's reasons why we do things the way we do, and there's reasons maybe we can't even explain yet. The one thing I want to talk about today, though, is a lot of people have asked recently, hey, Matt, why the logo change? And that is a great question. You know, we have 3 different logos out there now, and we're working on fixing the branding so it's all one. You know, when we started our company, we were kind of trying to figure out how to launch a website, how to launch the branding, and all this stuff that goes on. And we were not really sure how to go about even getting a logo. We knew what we wanted. Our brand, we're proud to be Americans here at Heroes Rise. We love everything the country stands for. USA, freedom. Yeah. Cold brew, freedom and cold brew. Delicious. And we love our careers. We're passionate about them. So we thought one thing that worked right away was the eagle, right? We love what the eagle stands for. Now, at the time when we were going to come up with this coffee company, we had an old business back in the day that we wanted to start. It was called Heroes Uniforms and Apparel. And that's a whole different story, a different why later. But we launched this company as Heroes. We revived the name, and said we wanted to say, heroes rise to the occasion. They rise every day to their shift. And, hey, it feels like you might be spilling more beans than you are. So we came up with Heroes Rise Coffee Company. And we wanted an eagle with that. And we started the first logo. We found this company that was working with us. They helped us get our website off the ground. You know, when you become a small business owner and you realize the hurdles you have to go through and some of the challenges you'll face. We faced a challenge pretty early on in our coffee career. We were launching this new coffee company, and we were working on branding and websites. And I don't know, like just about the time we were done with this project of logo and websites, the company we were working with told us they're also going to start a coffee company. We inspired them to do the same thing, and that really hit us pretty hard. We trusted this company quite a bit. And, long story short, we ended up parting ways for all obvious reasons. That, though, led to us falling into another company that helped us with our logo. It took us a while to get that off the ground. We just kind of had to settle for the logos we had to get our company. We can only invest so much money to get off the ground. And then when you start running out of that money, you're like, oh my gosh, what do you do next, right? And that's when we said, you know what, we'll build our own website, I guess. We'll work with the logo we have. We just got to get going. So we started gaining momentum, and we started churning, and things were going pretty well. We weren't where we wanted to be, but it was time for us to get going. So that was one of the biggest hurdles we faced, even before we even got off the ground as a coffee company. Then we fell into the laps of this other company that helped us design a logo. And we were like, hey, this logo is way better. It's way more on point for what we wanted. And so we launched kind of a rebrand with that logo and some new bags and got that going. Now, it still wasn't what we wanted. We had a hard time finding the right person that could give us our vision of what we wanted. We wanted a bold logo, something with texture to it, 3D, and something that stood for what we believe the company stood for. And so, we just we had to start making some money and start churning out some coffee and start growing. And so we did under the second logo a lot. And that's what you kind of see today. Long story short, let me ask you this. What do you do when the first company you left buys the second company? Well, then you're kind of back in a little conundrum, rock in a hard place, right? So I'm a big believer in this when it comes to small biz. You got to trust the people you work with. And if you don't, you really got to evaluate that. I have some great relationships out there with many businesses that we're happy to work with. And, sometimes those relationships have been tested, but it's built stronger trust in the end. But sometimes I think you got to decide what's healthy for your company and what's not. And that is one thing we faced again. So we parted ways yet again with that company, and we moved on to our new logo we have today. We are faithful people. We try to stick true to who we are, and it's been challenging to grow as we have. And again, there'll be more why videos coming out, but this is the one recently I wanted to cover. We had a friend that was trying to help us figure out how to rewrap our trailer. Our decals have failed. They were... it's a whole nother story, but oh yeah, we need more coffee in there. Okay. Yep, making it work hard. And so, you know, through this process of trying to figure out how we're going to come up with the cash and figure out how we're going to do this, rewrap our trailer essentially when we weren't planning on that at all. We met this amazing couple that knew this amazing graphic artist down in the cities. She does phenomenal work, and guess what? She knocked out our new logo for us. She's working on new bags for us. She knocked out the wrap of the trailer for us. You guys will see that very soon. And I just think like it's funny that 5 years later, oh, for sure. You want help? Yeah. A little warm down here today. Pause that thought. Let's take that coat off. You want to say hi to everybody? No. Huh? No. You say, hi, everybody. I'm putting coffee in the bucket. No. Okay. She'll work on it. But it's funny to think 5 years later, after we've launched the company and have faced many of the challenges we have, we finally have, it worked out, not even on our timing, that we have this new logo and a new direction we're going with our designs. You know, we were given advice on our current bags. You see that this is what the market looks like. We need to have very similar appearance in bags with kind of a different appearance. And you know, if you know me, I like bold, bright colors. You know, if you've seen my Honor and Glory dark roast can, I think you'd really get the vision for what I probably have them in the fridge, but you get the vision for what we like to represent. And so I'm really excited for our new bags to come out because they represent the heart of Heroes Rise. We finally connected with a graphic artist that understands us, and we're really pumped about that. I could go on, but that is kind of the reason as to why we are where we are today with our logo, why we're redoing a lot of our bags. And we believe it's a new season for Heroes Rise. You know, we took some black eyes, we learned a lot of things, and we got a lot to overcome. And we're still churning. We are thankful to our amazing, heroic customers and all that you guys have done for us and stood by us through all this, even the challenges. And we really believe this is going to be a great year for us, and we're really excited for that and the years to come, especially with essentially not a rebrand, but a relaunch of our bags, logo, and what Heroes Rise stands for. So I just want to thank you guys again for all the support. This is one of many whys to the what's videos, and I look forward to sharing more stuff with you guys about Heroes Rise and kind of what goes on here behind the scenes. Have a great day, everybody.